Hello and welcome to a Sophisticated Pairs video blog. My name is Erica and today I am reviewing the Comexim Georgia bra. Before I get into the review, I want to comment that I did not purchase this bra directly from the Comexim website. As I mentioned in the Emmeline review that I did for the Anna Pardell Comexim collaboration, hopefully you checked that out, we are now carrying the brand in the store. As a result, Comexim was very generous and they sent me a couple samples of different styles they had so I could compare the fit and the quality across both their original line and the Anna Pardell line. This is from the original line. However, any of the styles that they are importing toward the US, specifically to our store, have been converted to a UK size. I have never ordered from Comexim before this, so I can't really compare the sizing of what I have on to what you would purchase on the website. I'm not 100% sure. If you have questions, you can email me and I can probably find out from the owner of Comexim, but for the most part, I'm just going to comment on the sizing that they have converted it to. Now, this is a 32HH. Ordinarily, I wear anywhere from a 30H to a 30J, so Comexim definitely runs tight in the band. I have seen from the Anna Pardell collaboration that we have in the store that it tends to be pretty universal. Most of the time you have to size up at least one band size. If you find that you're off in between band sizes, you may actually even need to go up one from that larger size. So for example, if you're between a 34 and a 36 band usually, you would probably want to start with a 38 band in the Comexim bras. The cup size I find runs about 1 cup smaller than, say, Panache. I typically average myself as a 30HH, and in this one I had to go to the 32HH. I find it's a perfect fit. I don't have any issues. There's no real gaping or overflow, and the band fits perfectly snug on the loosest set of hooks. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I am a huge Clio fan. I gush about them constantly. So for me, Clio has always been the brand to beat in my eyes. And when I started to get my Comexim samples in, I am not super ashamed to say that I fell absolutely in love with them. I may be a fickle person, but what I love about the Comexim bras is the fit. I have very close set breasts, so a lot of times even my Clio bras that I absolutely love are still kind of high in the center gore and they'll rest on the breast tissue, and they can still be slightly wider than what I need here on the side. Comexim bras have the lowest and narrowest underwires that I have found thus far, and the cups are also very deep. Now this is a plunge style that they do, but it is very supportive and I don't feel like even when I'm moving around or bending over that I'm going to fall out. That's very important for me because since I work in the store every day, it's really important that I have a bra that is going to allow me a full range of motion without having to adjust. Some days we are very busy and I just do not have time to fiddle with my bra. So this is a great option for me and I love it. The narrow center gores here as well as the low gore make sure that I don't have any bra resting on my breast tissue towards the center. And the underwires on the side are fantastic. Okay, first off, they're ending here. This is the absolute narrowest I have ever had. Most of the time my bras end somewhere around here, maybe a little further back, and then it's also very low here on the side. I often have problems with the bras kind of coming up across this arm region or sitting very high here, and by the end of the day they're just very uncomfortable. And I typically have to rip them off. With Comexim, I don't feel that way. I love the way that the underwires fit my body. I love how they give me the support I need without feeling they have to take over my entire chest. The cups themselves are also very deep, so that way I have the ability to fill outward rather than having my breast being splayed towards the side, as can happen frequently if the cups themselves are kind of shallow. The bra also creates a little bit of sexy cleavage here towards the center, which was something to get used to because typically I don't have any cleavage in the bras that I'm able to buy in my size. But the overall fit and the comfort level is just so high. The wings on the bra are very firm. I think that's part of the reason why I had to size up to the 32 and why most of my customers have to size up as well. They have fully adjustable straps, which is fantastic. I feel like especially in the floor bus market, fully adjustable straps are something that has to be there. You have a lot of women who are petite or short-waisted or even just have high-set breasts that really need this adjustability. The interior of this cup is very soft. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a cotton feel. And the outside is very smooth too. I know it might look like it's a lace cup on the video, but this is actually just a lace print. So you get that aesthetic of lace, but you don't have any textural problems that can be associated with it. And the color, of course, is gorgeous. I love this teal with the black accents. It's very rich, very luxurious. I just feel like this almost could be more of an upscale bra in the way it looks. Instead, it's very affordable. It's right on par with what, Panache charges. So you're looking at something that has that maybe masquerade or faux element to it, but it's much cheaper, which is always a good thing. And like I said, the fit and the quality is just fantastic. I've been wearing my Comexim bras for about a month and a half or so now, and I really, really love them. They are just wonderful. They fit fantastic. I can go all day in the store with them, and I don't feel like I have to come home immediately and rip my bra off, and thus far I haven't had any issues with quality. I also want to say one more thing too. I completely forgot to mention this during the fit portion, but ordinarily when I try padded bras, I have space at the bottom of the cup where my breast tissue doesn't completely fill it, so it gravitates upwards. It can be anywhere from 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch, but I have yet to try a padded bra that I don't have this problem in. Sometimes it's referred to as the orange and glass problem. However, I do not have this problem whatsoever with my Comexim bras. I completely fill out the bottom of the cup. I don't have any issues with the weight of my breast tissue buckling the fabric. I've had that happen as well. Everything is staying nice and supportive. This was particularly shocking to me because the padding itself is not super heavy and it kind of feels very plush. And I was worried that as soft and as nice as it feels, that it would not provide me the support I needed, that my breast tissue would be too heavy for it, and especially as the day wore on, I would see a compromise in the level of support I was getting. However, I am pleased to note that this is not the case, that it really does hold up well over time, and as I mentioned, I really can't say anything negative about them. This is probably my new favorite brand, and this is actually my personal favorite of the samples that I was given. So if you have any questions about Comexim or about the way the sizing runs, if you have any suggestions about videos or any of that, please feel free to email me at sophisticatedpair@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the other videos in our YouTube channel, as well as our blog, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest for all the latest news and event information. Thank you!